No justice.
I need to put in headphones. Please do everything.
Okay. All good. Hello, hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Great. Okay. Let me pull you into the scene here, and we'll get going. And this is great. We're meeting a new friend today. Why does that say not recording? Go away. And just give me a moment here. I'm so sorry. That's my previous guest. I was talking with Andrew. And here's... wait. Bing. Here's NoJusticeMTG.
How are we doing, everybody?
I'm sorry?
How's everyone doing?
I think, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And NoJusticeMTG, let me get your information into the lower thirds. Can you please confirm your pronouns for me?
She, her.
Excellent. And you're a new friend. You're you're a new champion to the stream. A new friend today.
Yeah, very much so.
Awesome. Yeah. And we've gotten to know each other a little bit through following each other's TikToks and each other on Twitter. And you seem to be pretty based and excellent and good. And that's
likewise.
And that's why. Yeah, and thank you. And that's why we've invited you. And I appreciate you joining me today. Folks can find you on Twitter at NoJusticeMTG. And is that what you prefer to be called? Is there like a shortened version of that?
Just No Justice usually.
Beautiful, No Justice. Love it. And why No Justice? You don't like justice? You opposed to justice?
So it's a reference. So it's actually my so the MTG in my name stands for Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
Because it's essentially been my Magic the Gathering online screen name.
Yeah.
For the last 6 years or so, because when you play Magic the Gathering, there's never any justice. I will always win through sheer luck or through sheer some level of fortuitousness that lets me actually win these things. And there is never any justice, which is great because that means I always win. So, but that's in political terms, there's never any real justice or any peace. True. Hence the phrase.
No justice, no peace. No justice, Magic the Gathering. You're gonna have to fit that into a chant someday. People are gonna be like, "What?"
True, I'll have to. Well, it does mean if I ever make a backup YouTube channel, a second channel for other content, I can call it No Peace.
Okay, hold on. Just give me one moment to set a thing up, and I'm gonna be able to. We'll be able to keep going here. Actually, can you do me a favor? Do you mind if I fill up my coffee? Do you mind if I just take a short break and fill my coffee? I was just on the tail end of this chat with Andrew.
Sorry, my camera's the wrong way around. Sorry.
What I'm gonna do is switch the scene so you don't have to be worried about being on the screen. But I'll be right back, and I appreciate you being with me. You can mute me if I'm. In fact, I'll mute myself because I don't want to annoy you. Okay, and I'll be right back.
No worries.
All right, chat.
How you doing, chat? You doing all right?
Everyone, watch a video here.
Why not visit the border? Why not see what Americans are seeing?
I think that at some point she may go to the border. We'll see, but we'll circle back.
You have a message for would-be migrants. Don't come.
Do not come.
Put it in reverse.
Do not come. She may go to the border. I will have to circle back on that one. Do not come. Do not come. I expect at some time she may go to the border. We'll circle back.
We have to understand that there's a reason people are arriving at our border.
So how quickly does this change what we see at the border?
I don't know. I don't understand the point that you're making. There's not going to be a quick fix. I've been very clear from the beginning.
What her focus has been, what the assignment is to work with leaders. She's doing exactly what the president asked her to do.
It is insulting. It is embarrassing.
You have a message for would-be migrants. Don't come.
Do not come.
Put it in reverse.
Do not come. She may go to the border. I will have to circle back on that one. Do not come. Do not come. I expect at some time she may go to the border. We'll circle back.
The reason that I'm in Guatemala is to address the reasons people leave home, flee. They want to stay. They don't want to leave. We are going to the border. We've been to the border. This whole thing about the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe.
What her focus has been, what the assignment is to work with leaders. She's doing exactly what the president asked her to do.
It is insulting. It is embarrassing.
You have a message for would-be migrants. Don't come.
Do not come.
Put it in reverse.
Do not come. She may go to the border. I will have to
Thank you for your patience, y'all. Really appreciate that. All right. No Justice. We are back. And
excellent.
Yeah. And thanks for your patience. Sorry about that. I needed coffee. I need coffee.
Know that feeling.
And weed. You're into coffee?
I have coffee now and then. I'm more of a tea person personally, but I like both.
I was wondering where that was going. What is your favorite tea?
Coffee. Actually, just like the English breakfast tea. I'm incredibly basic when it comes to that kind of thing.
Beautiful.
Although in the UK, coffee is overtaking tea in terms of popularity. Yeah. It's steadily becoming Americanized.
I was wondering if that was considered American. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're taking over. What do you think about that?
It's just another prong of American imperialism.
Yes, your base is now ours, right? So no.
There was the Blair Bush special arrangement was mostly about coffee, apparently.
Is that true? Or you're riffing. Okay. It sounded true.
About the Iraq War.
I was ready to do a deep dive. All right. No Justice. This is an opportunity for us to get to know you a little bit and for you to share with my audience, what you're up to and the kind of content that you make, and whatnot. So people could find you, like we said, on the Twitters. They can also find you on YouTube, which is where we've been interacting as well. Let me try to pull that up really quickly. Your account there. It's
thank you.
Yeah, and I'll give folks the link. You should definitely be following No Justice MTG, No Justice there on the TikToks, and you make really good TikToks. It seems like you you use that Streamladder thing or whatever, or probably something like that to pull in clips, and then you clip out your stream and then you put them up, and that's just really just fucking smart content strategy. But
I mean it means I don't have to worry about I've screwed up my hair there. We don't actually have to worry about thinking about specific TikTok content like you do, where you put together really slick, proper TikTok content, whereas I just chop up bits and pieces that I think are interesting for my stream. Although it seems to be getting pretty good traction.
Good.
TikTok's really good for natural growth because of the way their algorithm works.
It does. Yeah, it is interesting in that sense. You're getting good view counts here. Whoa, 32K. Woo.
Yeah.
The sound was correct about 9/11.
Yeah.
I think I know what take you're referring to there.
Yes,
okay, yeah.
Quite.
Well, feel free to
people always get confused about what he was saying there because everything got kind of skewed through the way it was reported in the media. Because they just thought by deserve 9/11, they just thought that all the people deserve to die. Well, that's not the case. What the issue is that it's the result of interventionist American foreign policy. It was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah.
And so if you want to blame anybody for the deaths of 9/11, you should blame the Pentagon, the Foreign Office.
Hey, chat, just want to confirm volume levels are okay. Please let me know if my guest's volume needs to be any louder. Tell us a little bit, No Justice. Tell us a little bit about the kind of content that you make on your Twitch channel, and of course on your that you clip out and you add to your TikToks. And I just, by the way, I really like that move. It's such a good, smart move. I need to do that. It's just fucking time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it really, really is. I mean, move the microphone. I think people need me a bit louder.
It's not your fault. I can bump it on my end, but yeah.
Real, no worries. So what I mostly actually just cover Britbanger, political content, for local politics. I'm really not much of a geopolitics person, which has been a little bit of a thorn in the old shoe at the moment, considering that geopolitics is the big issue of the day.
We could definitely talk about
right
that
now.
Yeah.
Quite so. I'm just not knowledgeable enough. I wouldn't want to opine on something that I'm really, really not confident on. So I've just been kind of imbibing a lot of viewpoints here, because things, depending on where you are, the prevailing viewpoints seem pretty different, which is kind of interesting.
It's really
very,
interesting
very
trying to navigate this as someone who's not close to the details myself. And we're talking about Ukraine, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
As someone just trying to get into it and just trying to parse through it myself, it's hard to navigate. It really is. I definitely sympathize with that. And I'm sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's absolutely fine. It's just the complex bit is that So when I first kind of looked into kind of the issues, right, so many of the viewpoints that we have are shaped by mainstream popular narratives about these things that are going on. Like everything within like the US UK sphere is all shaped by a media apparatus which is there specifically to be amenable to Western interests, right? So so everything has to be through the certain lens that makes Russia look bad. And I understand, obviously, Vladimir Putin is like a despot. Let's put no two ways about it. And clearly, if you've watched his kind of deranged speech that he had about Lenin ceding the territory too easily, it was pretty off the rails. But the issue is that you can't really be a leftist and support NATO with what went on with things like Operation Gladio and all that kind of stuff, and the way in which they existed with which to essentially quash communist sentiment within NATO countries at the time, like a place like Italy and a place like that. So it's just there's bad people on all sides, but I think the clear objective that I think is the most important is that at the end of the day, we want to make sure that as few people die as possible. That's all-out war is the worst possible scenario here, but I'm not good enough at geopolitics to understand how best we'd reach that goal.
Yeah. As someone coming to some of these details and just trying to figure it out for myself, I probably still have a ton to learn still. And of course, this is an evolving subject that's still changing. It's alive. Time doesn't stop. But one thing I'm noticing is that, and of course, I'm not sure if you've seen the Gravel Institute video on this, but like the U.S. is arming these fucking Nazis, dude. Fucking arming Nazis.
Exactly.
And I think I can take a principled take and have a principled stand and say that I want the Nazis to lose. I don't necessarily I don't necessarily have to take the side of whoever the fuck's doing the Nazi bashing, but I want the Nazis to lose. Additionally, we should stop giving them arms. We should stop giving, we call them lethal aid. Isn't that awful? We're giving Nazis lethal aid. Yeah. And then I found out yesterday, Israel is too. Israel's giving neo-Nazis arms.
Is anyone surprised? Is anyone at all surprised about that?
I thought they didn't like anti-Semitism. I know, right? That one's really boggling my mind.
Yeah, quite.
So clearly I want that to stop. And then the U.S. sanctions, that's not good, right? That just makes kids starve. Right? That doesn't help anybody.
Well, the thing is in the UK is that it's because we're in a pretty unique position in essentially most of London economically is just controlled by Russian money. Huge amounts of property in the area is all bought up by money. Like Roman Abramovich owns huge swathes of London. And some of the biggest donors to the Conservative Party are all also Russian donors as well, right? So it's interesting how all of these donors and Roman Abramovich and all these people who are, pretty well off in the city in London from like the Russian end, they somehow escaped all of the sanctions that happened. I wonder why. What an oversight that might have been.
It feels like an oversight. I didn't know that. So, okay, that's new context for me. I appreciate that.
It's really awkward because you have to. There's got to be some kind of method with which to be able to try and stymie some level of kind of Russian intrusion and Russian intervention without having to resort to methods with which put weapons in the hands of neo-Nazis, or leads to the suffering of everyday Russians who don't choose the actions of their kind of deranged dictator they have in power. So I guess it's just a super complex situation.
I don't know. You led me to believe you know less about the situation than you do. So I appreciate you adding more context to my understanding. I had a guest on yesterday. We were talking with Riverboat Jack, and she and I didn't agree, and it was fine. We had a nice disagreement without being disagreeable, and I didn't come out the other side being sympathetic with her viewpoint. But anyways, What do you think are good resources if someone's looking to figure out what's happening in Ukraine? What would you point people to?
I wouldn't point anybody anywhere specific because the issue is so polarized that no matter where you go, it's going to be editorialized. So I think it's important to take a pluralist approach to the kind of sources that you get your information from. That's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to not look at it in a kind of partisan manner. And, I essentially just go back to base principles when thinking about the solutions that I would propose in these instances. And, very simple things like don't arm neo-Nazis, don't placate, tyrants, right? These are that's kind of the level I'm coming from.
So my guest did say they thought like what Russia's doing is like imperialism, and they're also. What do you think about that? I mean, let's just go with that. Like they think it's like it's imperialism, so like we should be opposed to it, just full stop. And I'm like, is that enough nuance that we need to bring to the conversation? It doesn't feel like it.
It's been known that places like Donetsk and Luhansk have had secessionist groups being funded and being, aided and abetted by, the Russian regime, right? Now that has a thing that has happened. But once you get to the point at which these areas have their own will to secede, there is always a precedent for that happening. It strikes me as odd that these specific areas that really want to turn Russian just so happen to have untapped oil reserves in them, right? Like, I don't think that's some kind of coincidence.
Okay. Yeah. No.
But, again, it's a super sticky situation because once you you look at places like Crimea where there was a referendum and the referendum did come out in support of joining the Russian Federation, but then you also look at the kind of the manufactured consent before the referendum, the kind of dodgy way they framed the question. Okay. It's also a thorny issue as well, but.
I'd have to dig into that.
It's more concrete in Crimea than it is in the Donbass region.
Okay. What do you think is going to happen? What happens next? I don't even know, right?
So,
I mean, it's one of a few different things, but go on. Sorry.
From what I've read, essentially, is that from my limited knowledge of my limited military knowledge is that because it's not been too cold a winter and we're getting on in time now it's pretty late February, you'd want it to be as cold as possible to, if you were the Russians, if we were Putin, you would want it to be as cold as possible to roll your tanks into the region if war was to break out, which obviously it isn't because, when you move into springtime and things start raining more often, it becomes more, there's more precipitation. The ground becomes less easy to roll your tanks on through and to march troops over. So the chance of an actual active military invasion is lessening as time goes on. But, some kind of level of more kind of low grade warfare, like the false flag attacks, the kind of the separatist fighting being abetted by Russians rather than some kind of active military invasion seems more likely at this point. But again, this comes from somebody who's a lay person who has, read some articles and watched some videos on it, right? So
I feel like you know more about it than I do, though, so I do appreciate it. So let me ask this: why do you think leftists are coming down on such different sides of the story?
Also, I think the issue is that a lot of leftists we tend to be skeptics, right?
Yeah.
We tend to be skeptics of narratives, skeptics of motives, and skeptics of the kind of general tone that you hear elsewhere.
Yeah, right. We should be. We have every reason to be, right? The history teaches 100%. Us to be, exactly.
Absolutely,
yeah, of course, yeah.
All media organizations are at the behest of capital at the end of the day, and that's their modus operandi to protect, the capital lines that feed them at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So you have to be skeptical. But considering the history of what we know about Putin and what he's done over the course of the last 20 years or so, or it was 2000 when he first got elected, was it 22 years? Things like what happened in Chechnya, things like what's happened in Georgia. He's clearly someone who has a penchant for aggressive diplomatic action. So you have to kind of. That's why I try and be skeptical of both, because at the end of the day, both NATO and Putin are clashing power structures, right? These are people who both crave power, who will both do whatever they want to do whatever they want to achieve it. And that's why my main regard is to make sure that we are trying to be as diplomatic and peacekeeping as possible. Whereas I think a lot of leftists, they undermine what usually is kind of a rational look from a skeptic point of view, will instead we only be skeptical of a specific narrative, whether it's skeptical of the overarching narrative that you see from the mainstream Western press of NATO good, whatever NATO does is great. NATO expansion is fine for XYZ reason, despite Warsaw Pact, despite Gorbachev, all that kind of stuff. Whereas there are a lot of leftists, yeah, exactly. Whereas there are a lot of leftists who are there are a lot of frustrating types. I hate the term tanky, but it is usually Marxist-Leninists or like this, who will also automatically absorb the Russia Today narrative or whatever. And these two people are kind of clashing because I think one party, the tanky side of things, they're too steeped in ideology to look at it from a properly skeptical point of view. So that's why I think that the measured response of taking both sides with a pinch of salt is where I would stand. And I think that there are a lot of kind of nouveau leftists who are only just into the movement who can't really see through a lot of the Western propaganda surrounding this issue as well.
I mean, I feel like I'm sort of maybe in that last camp and I'm just struggling. I'm like trying my fucking best to pierce through that imperial veil. But like once you do it, you sort of get, I don't know, you get off on it. That's all I want to do now. Fuck this imperial propaganda. Because you sort of like look around, you're like, how are you all not seeing this? It feels like you put the glasses on in the fucking They Live movie, you know what I mean? You're like, you're starting to see things.
Propaganda.
I mean, it sort of feels like that a little bit. But again, I'm still confused all the time. Like, I feel like, I've just been indoctrinated in imperial core propaganda, and it's so fucking hard to break through that. Yeah, I think a lot of people got this. They got this Russia bad thing, and they also got this China bad thing, and that's just sort of like, that's just their frame. And we're obviously talking a little bit differently about maybe different leftists there. Maybe not so much the MLs, but other leftists. They just see Russia bad. They see China bad. And I don't mean to, and I know I was talking about my guest yesterday. I'm not trying to straw man their argument. I'm not referring to that argument specifically. But, and it just seems like it just all goes from down there. It just all goes downhill from there. At the same time, like, what the fuck? Like, Russia bad, China bad. Like, have y'all seen what the United States is doing? I'm not doing a what about, because we're going there and we shouldn't be there. We shouldn't be giving Nazis arms. We're sending more troops there right now. We shouldn't be there. We shouldn't have been there to begin with. Like, we probably got nukes all around those borders, right? We shouldn't be there. We shouldn't have fucking bases all over the fucking world. We're fucking everything up. I just don't understand how people can't see that.
For sure. Like, and I think there's a line, as far as I'm concerned, between shipping arms and having boots on the ground, right? Like, even if I disagree with some of the premises, I can at least understand why people are shipping arms, because from like a generalized standpoint, what most people will see is what looks like a hostile takeover of sovereign territory, right? Because there was a lot of talking in the lead up to this about how Western involvement in this crisis is somehow analogous to things like Iraq and Afghanistan. When I don't think that's true. Like, I think there is at least at least a semantic difference between helping a sovereign territory defend itself and a hostile invasion to install a puppet government amenable to Western business interests, which is what happened in Iraq and Afghanistan, right? That was actively engaged in by Western powers like the US and the UK specifically. If you look at places like Iraq and Afghanistan, which is why I view them a little bit less sympathetically than I do the Russia-Ukraine conflict. But again, I don't know enough to give you a proper answer. I just know that boots on the ground is something that definitely shouldn't happen.
Fair. Okay. I think we've done the Ukraine. Is there any other like context you want to add to this? What I want to do is ask you about other things that you've been getting into on your channel, your main focuses. We could talk a little bit more about you and your pathway, left, etc. Anything else about Ukraine we wanted to add? Chat? I think that's it. I've just, it's just one of these things we could talk about it for hours. You know what I mean? I could literally pull up my notes and be like,
and again, both of us are lay people, so it would. Yeah. I don't think I could elucidate any further than I have done.
Exactly, and no matter what, it's not like we're going to save the fucking world. We're not saving anyone's life in Ukraine by having this conversation.
Quite.
Or killing anyone by having it wrong. This isn't real life, everyone. This is Twitch politics. But yeah. Okay, then yeah. We've been chatting about Ukraine. I honestly feel like we could talk about this for a long time, and you could help me understand more. But what else? What else do you do on your channel? What do you get into? What kinds of focuses you got? I think if people pull up your like we said, your TikTok, they'll see lots of similar topics. Maybe stuff that we talk about over here. Does someone accidentally do a Marxism? Let me peek at this real quick.
In general, but we should be taxing more unearned wealth rather than the people who work with their hands, getting up every day.
So is that people who sell their labour power rather than people who make money off of owning stuff rather than working? Are you making a distinction based on people's relationship with the means of production there? That's pretty Marxist for a GB News analyst. Very strange.
That's not nearly enough.
All right, real quick, what's GB News? Help me understand that as an outsider.
It's like the British version of Fox News.
Oh, God. That sucks. Look at these numbers you're doing. Yeah. They love you on Twitch, huh?
Yeah, it's been good. It's not been too bad.
Right.
I kind of, because there's a lot of kind of internal politicking going on at the moment in the UK. There's been a lot of stuff that's been easy to go viral. I'm not sure if you've heard about what happened with Partygate.
What? Oh, yeah, spell that out.
Okay. Oh, okay. So right. Okay. This is a funny story. It's depressing, but it's funny. So back at the start of the coronavirus pandemic, because our government was like, even though they were conservative, they weren't like traumatically stupid. They were just bad, right? They weren't like Trump bad, but they were still pretty bad. So we had lockdowns imposed from March, essentially, where all essentially non-essential businesses were shut. Everybody had 80%. Everybody who couldn't work had 80% of their salaries paid by the government. So no meeting with anyone in groups of more than two. No, and you had to stay 6 feet apart at all times if you're meeting outside. It was incredibly strict lockdowns. With like business loans and things like that to keep small businesses afloat. Mortgages and rental payments were both were all frozen as well. So there was a proper hard lockdown right at the start of the pandemic in 2020. And there were revelations that came out at the end of last year that it turns out, whilst everybody else was in lockdown, the Prime Minister Boris Johnson was hosting his friends for cheese and wine parties at number 10 Downing Street. Yeah. And turns out over the course of a month or 2 months, whatever, the press were like drip feeding out all of these different stories and allegations, which is odd that they saved it for such a time at which it became politically easier to threaten the Conservatives, while after the media's explicit campaign to essentially insert Boris Johnson into number 10 by disparaging Jeremy Corbyn in opposition at the time. So this became a massive scandal. Everyone in the country was completely outraged at the fact that whilst we couldn't, like, funerals were limited to 30 people. There were people who, were dying in hospitals without their family around them because they weren't allowed to because of the strict lockdown rules. And at that point, the Prime Minister was partying with his mates at the official residence of the Prime Minister, right? It was quite, people were angry, and rightly so, at the hypocrisy. So we've had the past few months of politicking have been incredibly tumultuous, to say the least. What that has been, it's had a knock-on effect where other policies have been tried to be brought forward and have more limelight with which to try and move these scandals away from the spotlight. So we just had all of our coronavirus restrictions removed as of Thursday it will be, but then from April the 1st there's more changes as well. So it used to be that you had to isolate for 7 days if you got sick, but now you don't have to anymore. It's not illegal to not self-isolate. But from the 1st of April, lateral flow tests, or rapid antigen tests, I think you probably call them in the US, rapid antigen tests were previously free. You could pick them up for free from the NHS, but from April the 1st, the NHS now charging for them. So there's a bunch of things that they were doing to try and shake things up to make people forget about Partygate. Because I think the Conservatives are kind of like 11 points behind in the polls or something, Chris, like between 8 and 11 points usually. And the Ukraine situation has then taken everybody's mind off all the scandals. Because people were thinking that Boris Johnson was going to resign as Prime Minister and there was going to be a leadership election, but because there's been all of this malarkey going on, all this malarkey going on over in the Eastern Bloc, that's kind of distracted people from it. So it's been an interesting time. But then again, obviously, now this has come to light that all of these Russian oligarchs that should have been theoretically sanctioned under what UK was doing in response to this somehow didn't catch all the Conservative donors. And so now there's another big scandal about that as well.
My gosh. I don't think y'all are doing well over there. I think we should come over there and, free you.
Give us some freedom.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
We should deliver some American freedom, American style. America. Fuck yeah. Folks, don't use that button. It won't work. No justice. I'm really enjoying the chat. What? So it seems like I would say you could maybe be my new UK news correspondent.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I'm always right on the beating heart of UK politics. Absolutely.
All right.
I follow because. So the thing is that electoralism in the UK is a lot more interesting because we don't have the kind of duopoly that you have in the United States, where both parties are essentially always corporate controlled. Yeah. Because the Labour Party in the UK is entirely union funded and membership funded, right? Mm-hmm. So although at the moment the leadership of the Labour Party is incredibly neoliberal, and I don't plan on voting for them, at least not in local elections. I may be forced to in the general election, but I won't in local elections with Keir Starmer. Over the 2016 to 2019 period was Jeremy Corbyn, where we had an actual socialist in control of the Labour Party. So electoralism was viable. The 2019 manifesto had policies that would shift 10% of shares in all companies with 500 employees or more into the hands of workers, with the move to democratize the workplace further moving forward, Richard Wolff style, right?
Wow. The
similar policy to what kind of Bernie Sanders was proposing, but more immediate because, this was a party that in 2017 was 1,000 votes short of being able to form a government. Oh. So this was a really very real prospect that happened. Because I'm a union member. I have my union logo on my stream all the time. And we fund the Labour Party. So even if there are neoliberals in charge of the Labour Party, they cannot stray too far from the interests of the union movement, because if they do, they'll lose funding. There's a big scandal going on where there's a Labour-run council in a Midlands area of the country that is currently in a Labour dispute with refuse collectors in that area, and because the Labour Party leadership haven't been forceful enough in trying to get the council to cede to the union demands, the union that represents these people, which is called Unite, is the biggest funding for Labour but than any other union in the country, and it's threatening to pull its funding over this. So you can see how if Labour stray too far away, they just can't function anymore because they lose all their funding.
You mentioned that Corbyn lost by 1,000 votes.
So it's complicated.
Okay.
So essentially, it's as a political system, it's similar into Canada in that it's a parliamentary first past the post system, where the prime minister, essentially the person who can form a government. But the thing is that if you fall, 1,000 votes was the amount of votes that they needed in key seats, which would swing it from where in 2017 it was a hung parliament where no one had an overall majority, but the Conservatives had enough seats to be able to form a coalition with a unionist party from Northern Ireland to put them 2 seats over an overall majority, so they could pass legislation by essentially bribing the Northern Ireland party at that time. But if 1,000 votes in key seats had gone the other way, they wouldn't have been able to form a government because they wouldn't have been able to form big enough coalition for an overall majority. And so in that case, if they can't form a government, then the head of state, which is the Queen, then asks the leader of the opposition to formally attempt to form a government, which they would have been able to, because they would have been able to form a government with the help of the Scottish National Party, which is essentially like the Bloc Québécois of Scotland, who get to play kingmaker in the case of hung parliaments. So if those 1,000 votes had gone the other way, then it's more than likely that Jeremy Corbyn would have been prime minister in 2017.
My very basic understanding is that they pretty much took out Corbyn by calling him an anti-Semite because of his support for Palestine. Yes,
they did. Yeah, basically, yeah. There was a coordinated attack by the British media, which is odd that people kept calling him, and people will call you an anti-Semite for this when the main papers on media institutions that smeared Jeremy Corbyn were run by Rupert Murdoch, the Barclay brothers, and Viscount Rothermere, none of whom are Jewish. Like, there's no Jewish power in British media at all. And the people who claim so, those are the anti-Semites, because it's just wrong. It's just not true. I mean, the vast majority of Jewish people in the UK are, reasonably left-leaning, right? And they have to be, because those are the people who were, fighting alongside the trade unionists and the socialists at the Battle of Cable Street, whilst fascists were being protected by the police.
All right. So that worked, by branding him in 2016 as an anti-Semite. Do you think that'll work as well moving forward? To me, do you think there's any more like Palestinian solidarity out there? It feels like, I woke up to Palestine, and the fucking apartheid there, in the last year or two. Do you think there's growing awareness, and do you think that'll be as effective in the future?
Amongst the younger generation, support for Palestine is the majority view in the UK.
Let's fucking go, yeah.
It's a very kind of age-divided issue, and actually, there's a big age divide in the UK as well. From what I understand, in the US, it's more of a urban-rural divide that you mostly have with regards to voting patterns. Even in deep red states, the cities still vote blue, right? Whereas in the UK, we have a big age discrepancy. So the age discrepancy in political viewpoint is mostly shaped at the moment due to the fact that all of the social housing in the UK got sold off in the 80s, or a big portion of it, which was a big kind of windfall for the boomer generation who were in their 40s or 30s or 40s at the time, who were just getting on the property ladder. So they got gifted properties by the government at a price. Yeah, that they then sold into the private sector to then upsell themselves into nicer houses, which means that all of the old social housing is now all in control of private landlords, who then millennials nowadays rent off of. So there was this big kind of economic boom for the boomer generation who got gifted a bunch of asset wealth that we now will never have a chance of getting. So there's a huge gap between, like a gaping chasm between the financial stability of these two groups, which causes them to vote in very disparate patterns, which cuts through given classes. It cuts through cultural divides. So we have a very big age divide, and that obviously once you get involved with socialism or you get involved with conservatism, you then imbibe things like pro-Israel or pro-Palestinian pieces of policy or supporting these kind of movements almost by osmosis, by hanging out with people of similar economic prescriptions. Which is good. I'm glad we have loads of socialists in our group. I mean, in fact, there's a study by Christian Niemetz, who's a German economist, saying that the majority actually of people under 40 in the UK would prefer socialism to capitalism.
Yeah, I can't believe you just gave me another reason to hate boomers. They fucking enjoy social housing and the benefits of that throughout their lives, and then they take it as a gift, and then they exploit younger generations, and I'm sure they fucking complain about the younger generations all at the same time, right? Man,
yeah,
they can get fucked. Let's put them in homes.
Then you have to admit, right, though, that it's important to understand that these people are still victims of systems, right? These are essentially people who were bribed by neoliberal governments during the 80s to vote within their own kind of material interest. We're all slaves to our material interests at the end of the day. We're both Marxists, right? And that was always going to be the case of what was going to happen, given the the Chicago school movement of the 80s under Thatcher and Reagan, right?
So that was Thatcher during that time, correct? That was.
Yes, yes, it was. And then obviously them being in such a privileged, financial position, at least comparatively, means that usually what happens is once people become wealthy or whatever, they usually disengage from politics, right? But not if you give them a moral panic or some kind of crusades to fight for. So that's why things like the manufactured consent of the anti-woke movement or whatever, talking about, what we used to be called political correctness, right? Mm-hmm. In the 80s, there was moral panic about gay people. In the 90s in the UK, it was a moral panic about ravers and drug culture. And then because we didn't have as much kind of anti-black racism after the 80s, that kind of died down. Sort of, obviously not completely, but it wasn't the main moral panic in the same way that it was in America in the 90s. Mm-hmm. And then in the early 2000s, it was Indians and Pakistanis, and nowadays it's the wokes or whatever.
Okay. No Justice. This is a blast. I'm really truly enjoying myself. Probably got a couple minutes left here. I don't have a hard stop, so you're welcome to stick around as long as you want. Otherwise, I'll just assume you want to pop out here at the top of the hour. I'm happy to stay around whenever you want.
Right. I'm just people are talking about social housing in chat, so I'm just going to bring up the coolest social housing I've ever seen.
Okay.
Which is in Copenhagen, and it makes me sad.
Are you talking about your chat? Do I got to be looking at your chat too? Are they making fun of me?
I'm not streaming. It's in your chat.
Well, you by the way, I wouldn't be mad if you were. Don't let them make fun of me. I'm fragile.
Very sensitive.
Yeah, I'm sensitive.
So do I have a permission to post links in your chat?
Oh, absolutely. You might get timed out, but I'll be able to click it. That's just how I protect my chat from randos.
No worries. Let me post that in there.
Okay. I'll pull that up.
This a social housing unit in Denmark. It's so sick.
Oh, this is what they took from us. This is what the fucking capitalists took from us, everybody.
Exactly.
You should be mad. I'm sorry. I'm screaming.
Should be mad.
I'm sorry.
These are all little prefab blocks as well, right? Hmm? So it's all little prefabbed individual units that they then stack on top of each other to make it enable the quick construction, right?
Yeah. So thank you, Boof.
It's incredibly efficient social housing to be able to do. So anybody could do that. That's the real shit, and it's not expensive. It's not. It's a cheap investment rather than what we do at the moment in the UK, where people can't afford the rent because it's a fucking it's an absolute racket between landlords. The ever increasing circles have just increased the rent, so property prices increase, so you can then increase the rent further, right? And continuing ad infinitum.
The rent is too damn high. Sorry, I just had to.
The rent is indeed too damn high. It's incredibly true.
Yeah. We could have had this.
Yeah, gosh. Exactly. We could have had that.
Someone says, I can't decide if it's ugly or beautiful. You're not a socialist. Be more socialist. That's the most beautiful fucking thing in the world. Are you kidding me? I'm not a NIMBY. And I'm not a YIMBY either. I'm a FIMBY. Public housing in my backyard.
True.
You know, that's a bit from Amy C3. I think you'd like them a lot. They're pretty much like the lefty U.S. housing expert.
Excellent.
Yo.
Love it. Because you have probably big problems with like single family zoning in the US, don't you?
Hold on 1 second. I'm a little distracted, and I want to get to your question. I got distracted for a thing. Sorry, say that again.
I was going to say, you guys have an issue with like single family zoning in the US, don't you?
I'll be honest, I'm not too close to the zoning issues. I will say that like we just have a whole ton of homeless people and a whole ton of available places for them to live. I looked into it, and there's roughly 32 available dwellings for like every homeless family, or people that someone that needs a place to go. It's just fucking sick and disgusting, and I hate this place.
Because capitalism only functions if the margins are razor thin, right? If you're not desperate for a house, if you're not desperate for a job, if you're not desperate to claw your way out of the rat race, then, how can, a load of other exploitative practices be justified, right? Mm-hmm. It's always, unless you keep the working class right on the brink of needing to work the hours that they do, they're not going to be compelled to want to be part of the machine that keeps them extracting their surplus value, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing. I feel like maybe we could start wrapping it up. I'm in no rush, but here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to ask a little bit more about you. Maybe I should have done this earlier in the chat, but like, hey, tell us about like your pathway left. How did you get over here? You sound like you've read some Marx. You understand labor theory of value. It sounds like you know some things about exploitation. How did you get to where you are politically today? Maybe some broad strokes.
So I've always been a lefty. Like okay. I've always been like left of center, right? So my parents are both left leaning. My mum, basically, I think my mum's always voted Green. My dad has shifted between Liberal and Labour. Although he was a council, ran to be a councillor for the Social Democratic Party in the 80s. So I've always been at least left of centre. But really got my political fire got ignited by Corbyn in 2016, and the idea that things could change, right? We all just kind of got sucked in by kind of the third way movements in the early 2000s. So in the UK and in the rest of Europe, it's people like Tony Blair and Gerhard Schroeder. Whereas obviously in the US, people like Clinton were kind of the purveyors of the kind of third way movement, and the real kind of D2 thing of a proper left wing opposition to the neoliberal establishment at the time. So politics always seemed incredibly consensus based, right? So from being someone who was just nominally left, I was always progressive. I always believed in I took part in the demonstrations when they decided to introduce student fees. Or a triple student fees, in 2009, I think it was, or 2010. 2010, sorry, that would have been after the election, wouldn't it?
Real quick, what was that, like student fees? It sounds like a little neoliberal grab, just milking students for a little bit more.
Yeah, tuition fees were being tripled by the Conservative Liberal coalition at the time, from £3,000 a year to £9,250, and there was a huge amount of student riots happened in London. The Conservative headquarters at Millbank in London got overran by protesters. There were people like on the roof and shit. It was mad.
Awesome.
So and just 10 years of Conservatives will radicalize anybody. So it's estimated that over 100,000 people died because of austerity measures being put in place by the Conservative government. They had things like incredibly humiliating and dehumanizing disability tests that you had to go through to prove you were disabled enough to get like welfare payments for being disabled. There's enough to radicalize anybody.
What is that test? Whereas, like, can you not jump through this hoop for me? Okay, good. You're disabled. Like, what is that even? You
had to go through like a rigorous process of just being able to prove how disabled you were. It was incredibly humiliating and dehumanizing. The government was horrendous. The Conservative government, David Cameron, and I thought it couldn't get any worse. And then Theresa May happened, and I thought it couldn't get any worse. And then Boris Johnson happened. So, because at least I criticize Blair a lot, but at least under Blair, we had things like a properly funded NHS, we had a budget surplus, we had Sure Start centres, we had like methods in place to combat like children left behind. We almost eradicated child poverty in the UK in the mid 2000s under the Labour government. So despite the fact that like third way liberals, right, they at least put in some good policies. Intermittently with incredibly awful foreign policy decisions. But then once the Conservatives come into power, you understand like the gaping chasm between the kind of almost like fundamentalist approach to like market principles that you get from right-wingers nowadays. Whereas there used to be some kind of disunity of thought amongst the right in previous years. Now everybody's kind of swallowed like Ayn Rand objectivist fundamentalism as dogma nowadays, and any criticism of it just gets completely hand waved away, and it's really difficult to have political conversations in these countries nowadays.
Well, I'm hearing a weird sound, and I think it's a Skype thing. I've been hearing this sound effect. That's not you. Anyways, okay, I've really enjoyed the chat. I am going to let you go. Only because I respect your time, and I've also been chatting for a couple hours. I'm going to give myself a little break here. Yo, No Justice, this was a fucking blast. I'm regretting we didn't do this sooner. That's my fault. But here's the thing. I want you to do me a favor. If I can ask a favor of you, if you think there's like context that you feel like you can help deliver to me and my audience, especially about, perhaps UK stuff, UK politics, when that's popping off, effectively, especially if you feel like there's like context that's missing from the discourse. I really liked this chat. I would really love to have you on again sometime. I want
Absolutely.
you to honestly consider this as an open door for you, especially for like that. Be like, hey, Dan, you should let me pop on, etc. And I'll tell you about this XYZ thing. I think I'd really like that because this was great, and I want to thank you for coming by. Let's let people know real quickly what you do and where they can find you. I think we had a couple links. Folks, you can find No Justice on TikTok. On the TikTok, you can also follow on Twitter and Twitch. Right here on the Twitch, I didn't do the shout out on Twitch.
Yeah, and YouTube as well. Oh,
and YouTube. Excellent. Let me pull up the YouTube too.
Yeah.
Real quick, how about you give yourself that shout out? So in case someone came in here at the tail end, so you can let them know what you do, and I'll drop that YouTube link as well. Go for it.
No problem. So I usually, I said NoJusticeMTG, or No Justice name on my channel. I cover like British politics. I cover online issues, leftist general leftist critiques of other things. I'll review like conservative videos and conservative pieces of media, and then give rebuttals to those kind of takes. Standard kind of lefty streamer type stuff. I usually stream this kind of time. Actually, usually this kind of time is when my streams usually start. Usually 3 days a week I try and stream, although it is pretty sporadic. Although if you do miss any streams, all of the good segments all get uploaded to YouTube. So that's the best place to find them now.
Here we go. Here's what the YouTube looks like. You got a great looking YouTube. Good thumbnail game. Look at you. Look at you.
Good. I'm glad that people like my thumbnails. That's the one thing that I had to essentially learn from scratch. I am no digital artist at all, so I just bring up a little app on my phone and try and make them out of that. So
really, so you do these yourself? That's really impressive. It's really incredible. Like what we as content creators find ourselves doing. You're like, whoa! I didn't know I was going to do graphic design. Look at you.
Exactly.
Good for you.
So
you
much
got like
goes
a whole.
into it, right? Yeah.
You got an aesthetic. You really got that nailed down. Really impressed with that. Good stuff. All right. Well, No Justice. This was an absolute pleasure. This was my pleasure, and I want to thank you again for joining me today. I'm going to let you go.
No problem. At any time. I look forward to the next time, definitely, for sure.
Awesome. Well, we'll be looking forward to that too. Thank you again for being with me today, and have a fucking great day. All right. Peace. Solidarity. We'll see you next time.
You should take care of yourself.
Thank
See
you
you later. Bye-bye.
All right. Peace now. All right. Folks, that was No Justice. We met a new friend today.